Hello, my name is Hersh and welcome to the HERshyt Show. Well, a little bit about it. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you'll probably cuss at me, but that's alright. I just want to bring to you the realization of what's really going on in this world that a lot of people are afraid to speak on. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to this week's The HERshyt Show. Of course, I'm by myself, and that's all right. That's all right, because I will be back at another time. But I wanted to come and talk to y'all about getting your hands out of other people's pockets. And what does Hersh mean by that? We've done had many discussions about worrying about what others are doing and keeping up with the Joneses and all that good stuff. I'm not even really talking on that level in this aspect. What I'm wanting to discuss is stop calling people just because you need something. Get your hand out their pocket. Stop assuming that people are able to assist you because you see on social media that they done went on a trip or they're doing social media things. They look good for the book. They look good for the gram. Or they might just be living well off for real. That doesn't mean that they have the money to give to you anytime that you need it. So get it. Don't. What I don't want is for you to get me twisted. Because I've had to reach out and have assistance as well. What I'm meaning is there are some people that make it a habitual thing that they know who their fallback plan is. They know who they can reach out. That's not going to tell them no. And I'm not talking $5, $10 or right now, $25 just for maybe a half a quarter of a tank, maybe. But I mean in those that splurge all their money, don't budget worth shit. And then all of a sudden, the light bill is about to get cut off or your car is about to be repoed. Now all of a sudden you expect people to jump through hoops. Those are the people that I'm talking about. If you can't budget your own pockets, why the fuck do you have your hand in the next person's pockets? It's not your business. And a lot of people are not going to tell you no, they can't assist you no more because their heart is in it or they're afraid of something. Not necessarily afraid that y'all won't speak no more or something like that, but people are protectors. And there are those people that people take advantage of, and that shit makes me sick. Like, if I really needed something right now in an emergency situation, I know who I could call on. But they know that I'm going to end up paying them back to the best of my ability. But that also goes back into, you got some like myself that don't expect the payment back. If I give you something or do something for you, I do it in the mind of, I'm not expecting for you to pay me back because you didn't have that shit to begin with. So who am I to expect for that? It's not a business deal. It's me helping you out because if I can, I will. And I know plenty of other people like that. But then it gets down to a point to where it's a habitual thing and you became a dependent and need to be claimed on the taxes. Like, come on, man. Get your hand out people's pockets and then you want to get mad if they can't assist you. Like, who does that? I don't get it. I really don't get it. How you gonna get mad at somebody that's unable to assist you because they have priorities and they're maintaining their business? Well, you people only remember the last no. People only remember the last fuck up. People only remember the negative. And we've got to get away from that. If somebody is not able to assist you at the drop of a dime because of your expectations and comfortability of being spoiled by that individual, when that purse closes or that wallet closes and you're unable to take from them, and I'm not necessarily meaning just, you got people that, oh yeah, that's how them addicts are. Oh yeah, that's how them alcoholics are. Oh yeah, that's how them... No, motherfucker, this is normal people that want to keep up a standard to show the book or to show the gram or to show, hell, even before technology, people was doing it to stun the streets. They had the best of the best clothes and all that, but they owed somebody. or when they light bill due, or their car note due, or when their insurance due, or something that they know comes every 30 days is due, they don't have it. Now their lights finna get turned up. Now granted, please. Don't get me twisted, because shit happens. People hit hard times. I have been there more than once, and there's some people that's watching right now, or may not be watching, that I owe my life to. Because I got into a bind. Shit happens. It happens. We are all understanding of that. But some people can't tell you no. And that shit is old. You have got to start budgeting your own pockets and staying out of other people's. Not everybody got it like that, man. Just because they're assisting you don't mean that they had the funds to really be able to assist you. And I blame us as well, the givers. Because we don't know how to say enough is enough, or I can only do so much. I might not be able to give you the whole $350 for your light bill or whatever, but I might be able to put $60 on it. We don't know how to do that sometimes. Well, I do. I learned. I will tell your ass no in a minute. If my pockets is tight, then they tight. Even if they not tight, your hand ain't going in my pocket. There's certain individuals, because I'm the type of person now, as opposed before, as long as I see you trying to help yourself, then I'm going to assist you. But there's a lot of givers out there that haven't found that line in the sand yet. They don't know how to say no. And there's people that are taking advantage of that. And it makes me sick to my stomach. And if you are that individual that just knows for a fact that so-and-so and so-and-so, they're going to put their money together and they're going to assist you because you didn't know how to budget your pockets, shit makes me sick. It pisses me all the way off. You just don't understand. So, I'm sure some stories are coming to mind right now, but this is what I don't want you to get twisted. For real. I don't want you to assume that helping people is a bad thing. I don't want you to feel like if you do need assistance to not call out. Call out. Call out. Ask for the assistance. This right here is strictly because I know how people are. Is, oh, Hersh said, you know, woo, woo, woo. No. Let me break it down kindergarten style for you. Yes, I said kindergarten style for you. If you are that individual that is hustling, working 1, 2, 3 jobs, making ends meet, and an emergency situation comes up and you just don't have it, then yes, baby, don't be afraid to ask for assistance. There's resources out there, and plus your immediate family, but sometimes immediate family ain't got it the way y'all think that we do. You know what I mean? But if you're that individual that's consistently splurging their money to put on a show for everybody else, but you got that person behind the closed doors that you know who you can call. Oh man, my light bill due. My light's finna get cut off. My car about to get repossessed. And it's every other fucking month. Those are the people that I'm targeting right now. Those are the people that I want to put on blast right now. And then I also wanted to get to my givers and let you know it's okay to say no. It's okay to say I ain't got it. Because if your money tied up, then your money is tied up. That's your business. You don't have to explain to nobody why you can't let them hold nothing. You don't. That's your money. Get their hand out your pocket. And the takers, get your hand out of their pockets. Like, it used to only be like you knew who was going to be the beggar. You knew who was going to be doing it. But now it seems like the numbers are growing extensively in this society, and it's trying not to cuss as much these days. But when did it become So cool to feel so entitled. When? What happened to doing what you got to do for you and yours? And I'm not talking about jail time and doing stupid shit. I'm talking about working. I'm talking about just finding little odds and ends jobs or just something. There's you can go cut people grass in the neighborhood. It ain't no shame in it. We done talked about that over and over and over again. Ain't no shame in working. But when did we become so entitled to a point of our complacency is at all-time levels? And somebody got to call them out, man. I'm not meaning call them out in an embarrassment way in front of everybody and all that. You owe me and I ain't giving you nothing. And don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But you can have that conversation like, man, it seems like every month you got a bill about to get cut off. And yes, no. I am fully aware. I am fully aware that the economy and the housing market and everything is just going bonkers right now. I'm fully aware. That's why, hell, we damn near use candles in my house and flashlights because you ain't allowed to turn on a light. My light bill better stay below $200 monthly, I promise you. And y'all are probably looking at me look crazy, right? $200? That's kind of cheap. You damn right, that's cheap. Damn right. And I don't live by myself. But you best believe my light bill is under 10 and my water bill is under 50. Now, depending on how many people you got in your house, it's going to differentiate and all that. But you need them other people in your house to assist you with them bills just as much as you putting your hands in somebody else's pockets and taking advantage of somebody else's kindness damn near every month. These are the people that I want to talk to. These are the people that are more than welcome to message me, give me a shout out, give me a fuss, give me a lecture, give me whatever you might need to do to get it off of your chest. But baby, if this is irritating you or aggravating you in any kind of way, you might be the beggar. You might be that one that's got some piss poor budgeting skills, and every time you turn around, you go to the same one like you got a sugar daddy or a sugar mama and ain't doing nothing in return. You're a peddler. And it's okay to ask for help when you really need help. Trust me, again, been there, done that. I have had to swallow my ego and my pride and ask for somebody's assistance to be able to help me. But they got paid back. There are people that I owe my life to this day, and I wouldn't take it from anybody, but I'm not a habitual individual to ask for that. I am a habitual individual that is a giver, and I had to stop that. I had to slow that back. I had to remember what my goals were. I had to remember that, pay attention to their patterns. If it's constant, the same thing every month, but might be a different bill, man, we need to sit down and have a budget plan party. I'm going to come with my little dollar composition book from the dollar store, and we're going to sit down and write your bills down, and now we're going to have an intervention just between me and you. I'm not going to lecture you. I'm not going to make you feel worse than what you already feel, but as your friend, as somebody that actually gives a damn, I'm going to sit down with you and we're going to have this conversation. But that's only if you want me to. My phone don't ring that much anymore. Once I started saying no or I ain't got it. Because shit, I really don't have it. My money is tied up. Just as much as the next hard-working person. Our money gets tied up. But when we give from the heart, and we try to wiggle around. Everybody ain't thousandaires and millionaires around this joker to be able to just, I got you. I'm going to zeal it to you right now. I'm going to cash app it to you right now. How the fuck you do it? Enough is enough. Get your hand out people's pockets. Stop taking advantage of those that are willing to give they all without anything in return. Because that niceness can damn sure turn into some real quick heated situations. And you can't get mad when somebody does not have the ability to assist you the way that you assumed or felt entitled that they would. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. We're going to go to a break real quick, and I'm going to be right back. Hold your horses. HERshyt Show. So, my name is Hersh and welcome to the HERshyt Show. I just wanted to do a little quick snippet and clip it to bring some awareness to you. You do not have to be famous or a celebrity or whatever. You don't have to be none of that to come on the HERshyt Show. The HERshyt Show is literally to talk shit, to have topics that people won't discuss, or to be a conversation starter, so to speak. You can reach out to on Facebook, you can reach out on Instagram, you could just reach out to the HERshytshow@gmail.com with your topic or with your name. We got the Zoom launched already, so we can actually do that at your convenience. You don't even have to travel because you're not getting paid to come on the HERshyt Show, and I'm not getting paid for you to be here. So let's help each other out. If you got a topic, reach out. The HERshyt Show does not shy away from any conversation. I promise you that. So again, the HERshytshow@gmail.com or the HERshyt Show on Instagram or Facebook, and we will get back to you as quickly as possible. Come be on the show. Your book, your business, whatever you want to talk about. If you got a topic, just reach out to us. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Thank you. Alright, so welcome back. I had to do a quick little intermission. My blood pressure was getting up, my tongue was getting tired and all that stuff. So, whew. Alright, so get your hand out of other people's pockets. Even the pockets that you don't have. Meaning, those entrepreneurs that decided to go out and get all these loans and make it so elaborate that they have this, that, and the third going on. But baby, guess what? You still owe somebody some money. And unlike the people that you like to take advantage of, that think that they're going to be able to jump through hoops and come assist you at a drop of a dime, them loan people going to get their money back. But you're so good. You're so on top of things. You look so elaborate. And then it also, not even just business people, man. It's family members that hop on people's phone plans. You know what I mean? And you know that individual has to pay the phone bill regardless. So you take advantage of the monthly situation where, man, just let me go ahead and pay you next week instead of this week. Because you know they have to pay it. But it all still boils down to budgeting. And again, I'm not knocking anybody that goes through a hard time, because Lord knows I ain't got no shame in I done been there plenty of times. And I had to catch myself because I figured it out. Most of the time that I was in those fucked up situations, it's because I helped somebody else prior to that. And that's not an excuse. It's not an excuse at all. I'm not pointing fingers at nobody. Because I, at the end of the day, decided to be the giver. And the giver. And the giver. And the giver. And not asking nothing in return. Except for you to be about your business and to get up on your two and handle, what you got to handle. That's my only expectations in return, is watching you grow, watching you succeed, watching you take a step forward out of your comfort zone in some kind of fashion, or going after your passion, starting your business. And not everybody can be an entrepreneur. Take your ass to work. But again, we done had them episodes about having no shame about where you work, so I'm not going to go back into that. I'm going to stick with get your hand out people's pockets. Get your hand out people's pockets. You so worried about what the next person is doing, but you get mad when they're not able to assist you, but you assume that they had it like that. Assumptions make you an ass, but what I was taught. Sometimes assumptions will make you an ass. And got it. Perspective is reality. Understood. Fully understand. That's why I use perception is reality in all my slogans for the HERshyt Show. But sometimes your perception can also be altered. But it starts with the change of thought process. It starts with you actually paying attention and actually having a conscience or a heart to say, man, you know, maybe I should stop asking everybody and get my own shit together. Maybe. That might be a good idea. Sit your ass down. Budget your stuff. And again, take givers. It's okay to say you ain't got it if you ain't got it. Don't feel bad when you can't give your last to help out a habitual individual that can't pay their bills on time. It's not your place to feel bad. Sometimes people gotta learn the hard way. Lord, I damn sure did. Ain't no shame in it. Givers and takers. Givers got to learn where to draw the line in the sand. Takers have to learn to suck it up and stop asking the same individual because you know they can't say no. It's not fair, man. It's not fair for yourself because if you're constantly that individual that is going shopping or putting on this facade that you're this type of individual and you can't admit that you may have an issue or not enough funding, then you got to stop living in a standard in which you are not at. You're not up here all the time. And if you were up here and you had to start back down here, man, ain't no shame in it. There's no shame in it whatsoever. But you got to get your hand out of other people's pockets. And you also got to understand that them business loans or that house loan or that car loan or that whatever, student loans are finally getting dealt with here and there from what I heard. But regardless, a loan is a loan is a loan. Just because your immediate family or your homeboy, your homegirl didn't make you sign a promissory note of repayment, don't mean that that's it, that's all. Because that $130 light bill or water bill or that $300 car note, and if you got a $600 car note, you need your ass whooped. But that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic. But that light bill is constantly about to get turned off or whatever else you might need it for. And it's not an actual emergency because you didn't choose to plan your money right. It doesn't mean it's my emergency. It doesn't mean it's the next person's emergency. It's your emergency. So you might need to work some overtime. You might need to get that second job. You might need to, I don't know. There are resources out there for emergency situations, but even some of them resources that are nonprofit or state or city funded, they get tired of the habitual individuals calling them too. So they eventually gonna shut you down. So when is it time for you to be like, you know what? I need to get my shit together. I had to swallow that pride and say that to myself a long time ago, but nonetheless, I had to. If you don't snatch yourself up and say, bitch, you got to get right, something is wrong. I don't know. You got to do it. You got to confront your situation. And yes, minimum wage is not enough. Got it. Minimum wage is not. Your children need you at home, got it. But if you have to work 2 and 3 jobs, until you're actually in a position to where you don't, you just gonna have to do what you gotta do. But do not, I'm not saying do illegal shit. Please don't do nothing illegal. Please don't. Don't do anything that your pockets, your sanity, and your freedom can't handle. But at the end of the day, again, givers, learn when to say, I can't assist you if you really can't assist them. Because givers, it's not a business deal. It's not a business deal. If you so choose to assist somebody, don't do it with the forefront or forethought that you're going to get that money back, because 9 times out of 10 you're not. It's the reality of it. I don't do anything that I can't afford to do. Meaning, I'm not going to give you my last if I can't eat next week. If my son can't eat next week. I used to be that individual, and I had to snatch myself up and say, hey, you got to start learning how to say no. Don't feel bad when you can't help. Because I knew I wasn't going to get that back, and I've never been the individual to say you got to pay me back. That's not me. But takers, stop taking advantage of those that you know haven't been able to have the will to say no to you without them feeling bad themselves. You are a problem. And until you fix your own problem of budgeting, you're continuously going to have that. And then you're going to wonder why people ain't answering the phone no more. Because the only time you call is when you need something. People get tired of that. But they love you. That don't mean that they don't care for you. They just get tired, man. People get tired. And until you get tired of your own shit, you're going to continuously do that same exact path. If you ain't got no car by now, and you been, where your money go? There's nothing wrong with going to a little buy here, pay here spot. Paying that for a year and then refinancing it with the credit union or with your bank. That way it shows, man, that's a whole credit conversation again. I want to get back into that, but I do want to say that there is a will and a way. And no, it's not easy all the time. But just as quick as you can ask for that handout, you can also ask, are you hiring? You can also ask, can I cut your grass? You can also ask, do you have anything around your house for little maintenance that I might be able to assist you with? You can also ask horse farms and veterinarian clinics if they have little side jobs. Or there's so many opportunities out there for you to be able to get on your feet a little bit better. And you might have to sell 1 or 2 cars. You might have to go ahead and get rid of things that you have been used to having around you. But your hands are not in your pockets. Your hands are in somebody else's pockets when it becomes a habitual, hey, my light's about to get turned off. Hey, my baby daddy didn't pay his child support this month. Can I? No. The answer needs to start being no. You need to figure it out. It's your household. But again, don't get me confused. I do wholeheartedly understand that shit happens. But it doesn't happen once a fucking month like clockwork. You are creating the scenario at that point. And if this individual that I described is you, baby, something gotta give. I'm here to let you know that those around you that you are constantly asking assistance from, they tired. Ask them. If they start, then yes, they are. They may not know how to answer you because they do care for you. And you can't get mad when somebody can't assist you because they themselves are struggling. I'm just saying, man, you gotta look at the whole picture. And again, if you are that individual like clockwork, like a monthly bill, doing the same handout, but you got the best of the best clothes, the best of the best shoes, the best of the best trips, the pictures, the bottles in the club, the whatevers, it's time to start telling y'all no. It's time to start telling y'all to get your shit together. If your family ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna do it for them. And again, let's talk about it. I'm here for it. Are you? Till next time, this is the HERshyt Show.
Be sure to log on to youtube.com and subscribe to the HERshyt Show at TheHERshytShow. Brought to you by 8 Robinsons TV and Yellow Tub Creative.